they got a good block at the corner, and they were able to complete the pass.
Fletcher's reception brings the ball up to Swampscott right around the 45-yard line, and it'd be 3rd and inches.
Second pass completion for Marblehead today.
Bad snap. Looks like Croto recovered the ball. And once again, Marblehead has trouble converting on the 3rd down. It's really been the story of the game.
I think we're going for it this time.
Give you an update on another one of these Thanksgiving games of the past. Last year's game, a big difference in the game was the fact that Ben Pittman wasn't able to play. He had a tender ankle, and Marblehead took it 21-8 behind the rushing of quarterback Bob Haley.
Big 4th down play here. Fitz in motion. Croto back to pass. He has Fletcher Johnson open, and he completes the pass all the way up to the Swampscott 33-yard line.
Once again, the same identical pass play that they completed before, and when they've been trying to throw in the first half, but they were not able to block it. This time they blocked it again. They completed it.
Marblehead's 3rd pass completion. Swampscott takes timeout. Well, Marblehead's been mixing up its plays well enough to offset the Swampscott defense in the last few plays. A very big 3rd down conversion.
Well, the fact is
4th down, rather.
Marblehead has a lot of different weapons they can use on offense. They've got Fletcher Johnson, he can run with it, and he can also receive really well. He's got fast legs. And Chris Fitz is a fast and a powerful runner. They've got Bill McCarthy who can receive the ball and he can run with it. They've got a lot of different things that they can do, and I think Swampscott has to be on the defensive against many of these different options.
Marblehead really hasn't tried anything. There really have been no surprises for the Marblehead offense so far.
This is not the time to do that now when you're down here in this so-called 4-down territory where you've got your 4 downs to make for 10 yards. Now's the time to be basic and do not make any mistakes such as offsides or fumble.
Croto. Give this to Fletcher Johnson. He breaks a few tackles, and he's at the Swampscott 24-yard line. As you hear the Swampscott cheerleaders in the crowd cheering on the Big Blue in the 76th annual Thanksgiving game. Fitz, a couple of nice moves, and it looks like he might hit the 1st down. Close to the 1st down.
There is a flag down.
He was brought down that time by Pittman. He grabbed him, just jumped in out of nowhere, and threw him to the ground. He could have gotten more out than that.
Offside Swampscott has declined. It'll be 1st down Marblehead. And they're knocking on Swampscott's doorstep. It's the end of the 3rd quarter. Swampscott is leading. We're not sure of the clock here, as it's kind of been off all day, and we've been going on the officials' clock. So they've been informing us, unfortunately, when the end of the quarter is.
14-0 Swampscott lead still, and I don't think that Marblehead is in a very good position to come back in this game. They're knocking now, but Swampscott's defense has been up to the task all day long. And unless they can score on this drive, it's going to be a really tough comeback for Marblehead.
They have to score here, remain in the ball game. But if they do score here, it certainly is going to change the momentum of the football game.
We'll be back with 4th quarter action after this. We're back, and we first half of play. That was Chris Fitz carrying the ball for Marblehead. Picked up a couple of yards. He's 2nd and 8 to go.
7 and 8. Ball's on the Swampscott 15-yard line. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
And I would say, judging by the crowd, we have close to a capacity crowd here at Blockstitch Field. Roto. Little play action he gives off to Johnson. And he might have got a yard out of the play. Swampscott, Paul Moran comes in. And number 62, Juan Freed comes out.
This is a key play in the game right here now. If Marblehead doesn't pull this first down off and bring it in for the score, it could really spell the end of this game.
Porto gives to Fitz. Second effort. And he's brought down by Ben Pittman. The referee is signaling first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Marblehead.
A great second effort by Fitz that time. That was a gutsy run.
Absolutely.
Like I say, he's been the man who's done it for them on the ground this year. Now Marblehead's got a chance to turn this game around.
There were 2 times he could have stopped and slowed down and been tackled, but he did not. He kept running. He ran hard. A great run.
1st and goal for Marblehead. Fletcher Johnson goes nowhere, right up the middle. Casey and Emery in on the stop. 2 fine defensive players for Swampscott who played well today. Marblehead's looking at 2nd and 7. 2nd and goal, rather. Trailing 14-0. The early moments of the 4th quarter. Roto. Hands off to Fitz. He goes nowhere again. It's got to be a big 3rd down play.
Swampscott defense has been set up a lot of it. Twice and they
What's the best formation for this type of situation, defensive formation?
Well, each team has their own type of goal line defense. I think the thing that Marblehead's got to do, they got to do the things that got them down here. It looks to me like, it's hard for me to see at this angle, they've changed some things and not running the plays that got them down there.
Johnson took that one. One more!
That was that quick pitch formation again. And it looked for a moment that was going to be a big gainer.
Timeout Marblehead. And they're looking at a very, very important 4th down play.
No sense in going for a field goal here, Russ.
No, absolutely not. You're going for the win, and this might be the biggest play of the game. It's certainly the biggest play of the game for Marblehead to this point. They've got to convert here because you're going to turn the ball over to Swampscott then, and the momentum certainly is going back to Swampscott. It's a very disheartening thing to get down here, knowing full well you have to score, get back into the game and not score. Momentum then would go to Swampscott and be very, very difficult for Marblehead to come back from not scoring here.
Just under 7 minutes left to go in the game.
Well, it's been a great game so far.
Fitz is back again. I think Marblehead's really fired up.
There's the play. Biggest one of the game so far. Roto.
Because they feel that was the key turning point. prevent Marblehead from going in for that score.
Coach Mondalevich has got to be proud of his players, how they've played so far in this game.
They've played quite well. They've held Marblehead at every time they've had to. They've had the good running on offense.
Casey gives to Pittman.
Tim Doan threw him down that time.
Second and 8. Swampscott deep in their own territory. A little over 6 minutes to play in the game. Swampscott leading 14-0. Casey calling signals. There's a flag on the play.
I have to think that was motion on Marblehead.
Well, Marblehead's obviously looking for the big play here. A fumble, perhaps an interception, although it doesn't look like Swampscott's going to be passing. Maybe a block kick.
Well, they've got some time. This game isn't over. I don't think that they should be too jumpy and hurting their own cause. Right. Come on, all the way!
Roto.
You win by 20.
Gives to Jim. And he picks up a couple of yards on the play.
Some of the Swampscott fans want a late hit call there on Tim Jones, but they're not going to.
Fitz was in on the play. That'd be 3rd and 12 for Swampscott.
That's right. That's what I just
Still went down.
Maybe we'll look for Pittman on the run again. The give is to Pittman. Picks up a few yards. So it'll be 4th down. Roger Baldacci's in. The center on this play, when he centers the snap, has got to be thinking it's got to be a good one.
Sure. This is the most important play in football, is the punt. And again, the only time you know who the center is when he makes a bad snap from center. And he's a very, very important person here. And this ball's got to, you've got to get this off.
Marblehead almost blocks it. And that's Marblehead 24, Jim Cairns. He is nailed.
It's a nice punt under a lot of pressure, especially for a sophomore playing his first Thanksgiving Day game.
That was a key punt by Baldacci. 32 yards, longest punt of the day so far to get Swampscott out of trouble. Push Marblehead. We got 4.5 minutes left to go in the game. Marblehead's got to do something and do it fast.
Marblehead 1st and 10 on the Big Blue 40-yard line.
Move down.
Fitz in motion. Little fake to Fitz. Roto under pressure, he's nailed. 87, Matt Casey.
Once again, there was receivers open, but you have to have time to set up and throw the football, and the Swampscott rush got to him that time.
Sack of the day for the Swampscott defense.
We'd like to thank our ace statistician, Tom Beatrice. Kept almost a perfect record here of the game. Beating Dave, Russ, and I. All the statistics that we need to keep the game going. Marblehead calls timeout.
Back on Southern of these old Swampscott Marblehead matchups. 1975 was a big year. That was Swampscott shut out Marblehead by the identical score we've got now, 14-0 in torrential rain at Marblehead. And it was Bondi's final game as head coach until coming back this year to the Big Blue. And it was also Tom Beatrice's final the Swampscott Big Blue.
Okay, he's in the Marblehead ball, 2nd and 15. On the Swampscott 45-yard line.
2nd and 15 for Marblehead at the Swampscott 45-yard line. We have a little under 4 minutes remaining in the game. Swampscott leading 14-0. Marblehead trying to make some fast yards up. Fitz in motion. And Grote. 23, Todd Emery, who's been all over the Marblehead today. Emery and Hogan.
I don't know, you gotta say the writing's on the wall for Marblehead right now. No way! Must be visions of some of those old Coach Bondalevich blowouts back in the big days.
Offensive line is kind of breaking down, Russ.
Well, I don't think it's so much the offensive line. Frankly, it's your offensive backs who are not getting to the people that they need to get to.
Proto. We're looking for Chuck Johnson. And it'll be 4th down. Marblehead will have to punt again.
Hold on!
You have a big decision here for Coach Mike Fisher to make here. Time's running out. If you're playing to win the football game, do you go for it here? I think you have to.
It looks like they're going. 4th down and 15 to go. Proto back to pass. He's got number 29. Patrick Johnson. And he breaks a few tackles. He is stung.
He's had a good game. He's got 3 passes so far.
That was an excellent hit by Jamie Earp, just about 150 pounds, and an excellent.
Number 69, John Hogan, also.
Yes, John made an excellent play there.
Stung the Marblehead back on the play.
I mentioned Marblehead has not played a bad game, but they've had some excellent defense today. They just haven't been able to push it very far through the Swampscott defensive lines.
Give Mr. Earp, and he's met by number 66, Zabriskie. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 to go for Swampscott. 2:35 remaining in the game.
Pretty good tie.
Number 42, Jamie Earp, comes off. Casey calling signals. Give his Ben Pittman, he gets outside. Good second effort on the play. Pittman rolls to the Marblehead 45-yard line.
2-minute warning.
Stop number 21, still withdrawn.
3rd and 3. And the officials are signaling the 2-minute warning, I believe. Scoreboard clock says 1:19, but the officials are now signaling it's for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Swampscott clearly in control of this game, as they have been from the opening kickoff. Marblehead still looking for the big plays, and it looks like it's going to have to come from their defense, because the Swampscott defense has shut down Marblehead all day. Casey gives to Earp. breaks a couple tackles, but is finally corralled by Timmy Doan. Also winning the tackle was Adrian Thompson.
I think overlooked in today's game is really sometimes the important part the Swampscott offensive line has played here, and also Paul Casey at quarterback. He is a fine young man, and he's also an excellent leader, and he's just like having another coach out on the field. At this time, I'm sorry, but I'd like to say how much I've enjoyed working with you, Steve, and Dave today, and I'd like to also thank two very special people to me, is Tommy Beatrice and Billy Ryan here, who are two very fine young men that work on Coach Fran York's staff down in Manchester, and I certainly want to wish them good luck and a win in the Super Bowl.
Well, we'd like to wish them also good luck, and it's been great having them in the booth. It's also been great doing the game with all of you here.
It's just a real
Waldachi's punt is almost blocked, and it could be a roughing the kicker penalty. It's a flag down. Let's see what the referee has to say. And the referees are waving the ball back, so Swampscott could retain possession here.
I still wouldn't.
It's not even necessary because he was brought down anyway.
We'd like to remind everybody that the game will be on once again Tuesday, November 30th at 8:30 p.m. We're added to channel 13. And we'd like everyone to tune in. If you missed some of this, it's the whole game Tuesday night, November 30th at 8:30 p.m. on channel 13.
Just picked out the outstanding offense and had a couple of sacks.
Seconds ticking away here. Some of the Marblehead fans are leaving. This victory will be Swampscott's 31st in the 76-game series. The series will stand at Marblehead 38, Swampscott 31, and 7 ties.
75.
Looks like they're letting Waldachi go in and play quarterback for a play, Steve.
It'll also be the third shutout for Swampscott in 7 years. And delay a penalty game against Swampscott. Waldachi goes in for the final few plays of the game.
One other big thing, Steve and Dave, on a win like this, it gives you some momentum going in, I'm using that word again, into next season. It's something to build your program on, your weightlifting and your summer program.
Pittman has the ball, breaks a couple tackles, and it looks like another flag is being thrown.
Pittman's got to be close to 100 yards on the day.
Final seconds ticking away, and Swampscott fans are obviously very enthusiastic about this win. Biggest win of the year. Pittman and Sereno come out. Bonilevich.
Should be the last play of the game.
First and 10 at the 11. Paul Moran carries the ball.
Clock didn't move.
That is the end of the game. Swampscott has say about this game? Filled with everything.
Well, there's nothing like winning the Thanksgiving Day game, but you've also got to certainly feel sorry for Coach Fisher and his staff and Marblehead Magicians, because their turkey's not going to taste as good. There's no doubt of that, and it's someone has to lose. And of course, I'm glad to see the Swampscott kids win, but you always have that as a coach. You know how it is to lose too, and you always have that feeling for the loser. I think Marblehead was just marked with the same things that they've had all season, same problems: inconsistent offense. They played good defense. I was certainly glad to see Todd Emery named the defensive player of the game, and especially Jamie Earp, who has a soft spot in my heart because he's come back from some adversity here. I know that he was playing strictly defense the first part of the year, and he came on strong offensively, and I think his emergence as a running back the last 2 games has certainly helped Swampscott's offense, and I think it was nice to see him get the most valuable offensive player.